Hey, what's up guys, this is Samuel G, and this is for RPG a day number, I think it's number 29. Alright, so the idea is that the question is what what have you learned by playing a character? And so this is an interesting question. Well, it's not an easy question for me because I'm a GM most of the time. And so, I played character. I'm a player as well, but I'm mostly a GM, and what I've learned so many things. So, I'm walking now and I'm gonna muse. I think I'm gonna muse about this, for this question, because I was, all day I was thinking about what I can, what to say to what to answer to this question, because I had no inspiration at all. So I'm just gonna muse. I'm just gonna walk and muse. There's many things I've learned. I've learned. First thing comes to mind. I've learned that this hobby is hard. This hobby is difficult, and there is a performative aspect to it. You need to perform. When you play in character, there, even if you don't have to be like an actor, or to take a voice or whatever. I mean, you still have to make some kind of a performance, and when you're not in shape, when you don't feel like it, you're gonna have you're not gonna have a nice experience. You're gonna have a poor experience. You're gonna have like a heavy experience. Me personally, whenever I don't feel like it, whenever I'm not in the mood, whenever I'm tired, it's really hard to roleplay. I can GM tired, that's kind of like easier. But like playing in character, some sessions I was a player, and I can tell you, shit was hard, and I find out about this hobby demands some kind of you need to be in shape. You need to have the right state of mind. Now concerning, let me change hands. All right. So now concerning being, learning about a character, like learning something through a character or something like that. I think the question was triggered as learning something through your character. Well, recently I've talked about the Dark Elf guy, Dark Elf murder hobo motherfucker, the guy that was like, that was weird, and what I've learned is that a character concept, there's a lot of traffic, and there was rain today, and so there's a lot of car driving around for some reason, and the rain makes a lot of noise. So it's just annoying. I'm gonna walk across a parking. All right, so one thing I've learned with this guy, this Dark Elf concept, am I gonna sit here for a while? What about sitting here for a while? The light is good. All right, so this concept was not meant to be a murder hobo at all. But for some reason I was playing the guy, and he became like that. Like, it's not just about the character. It's also about the game. I was playing Burning Wheel, and Burning Wheel is all about instincts and belief. It makes the character go, so the character concept influenced the belief and the instincts and all that in such a way that, for some reason, if I wanted to be rewarded by the game and being true to the Dark Elf aesthetic, you know, as a character, like an immortal, you know, full of spite elf, super powerful guy, I mean, ended up being immeasurable, you know. So, like, it goes a long way, like, playing in character or being a character, or, you know, just so that's something I've learned that you can lose control over your intention while you in play. The character can have like the concept, the character concept can have some influence on your player's behavior, and if it doesn't, for some reason, it might be because you don't play well. And it is this idea, this situation I'm describing here, is the this is what my character would do, you know, conundrum thing. And but in Burning Wheel, this is what my character would do can also be, this is how I have to play to be rewarded. So it's really, really interesting. Like, I mean, the one thing that it makes me reflect on is the idea that design and game mechanic can merge with aesthetic and narration and concept in such a way that it creates some kind of a symbiosis that will taint the experience in a way that it's out of your control. And me, I've been, I would say victim, but I don't like the word, but I've been there. Like, when I play, I'm not the typical, this is what my character would do. I'm not that guy. But in a game, and in a genre that demands to be true to the aesthetic, for some reason, I won't be able to not be true to, you know, the concept, the aesthetic, the genre, whatever. You know, I'm gonna have to if I'm playing a fucking Dark Elf. I will do it. I will be that guy. So yeah, man, it's not easy. It's complicated. It's complicated stuff. So, you know, whenever I don't play character often. You know, I'm not a player most of the time. But you know, this is the kind of stuff that I've learned. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy to play in character. To make that distinction, you know, around the table and in your own experience as well. You know, sometimes you have, because the thing is that there is like two experience that kind of go over one over the other. You have like the player's experience, which is, you know, am I having fun? Am I bored? You know, am I tired? Am I enjoying myself? Am I making most of the time that I've I was supposed to, to make and stuff like that. And then on the other hand, you have like the whole idea of the character's experience. Like, okay, so I am like this dark elf right now, and I want to feel like this, and I want to do that, I want to emulate that, right? So complicated shit. It's complicated shit. It's a great question, and this is the kind of stuff that I've learned, with while playing character. All right, I think it's time. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.